Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. I hope that you're all doing well and that you are all having a great day even after the stuff that's been happening in the cryptocurrency space. So I will give you a forewarning. It actually took me, I had to dig deep within myself to actually even make this video. That's not even a joke, simply because I have over the years become very dedicated to the cryptocurrency space, and I have noticed that there have been many instances over the years where there have been a number of people who have done what they could at random different times throughout the cryptocurrency space to discredit other coins, discredit other cryptocurrencies, and kind of tear down the space when I have believed from the very beginning that we needed unity. So without further ado, like I said, it took a lot out of me to actually even consider making this video because people were asking me to do it because of what transpired today. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Craig Wright, who is the self-proclaimed creator of Bitcoin, has filed registrations with the US Copyright Office supporting his claims of authorship over the original Bitcoin code and the Satoshi white paper. The registrations, which are visible here and here, the first registration is for Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, and also for simply the word Bitcoin, meaning the original 2000 code. A press statement sent to CoinDesk states, and I do quote, "In the future, Wright intends to assign the copyright registrations to the Bitcoin Association to hold for the benefit of the Bitcoin ecosystem. Bitcoin Association is a global industry organization for Bitcoin businesses. It supports BSV and owns the Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's Vision client software." Founding President Jimmy Nguyen commented in the release. I'm not even going to read that for the sake of my own sanity. To be clear, a lot of people got this very incorrect on the internet, and I saw a lot of people clamoring over exactly what was happening. For those who do not know, the price of Bitcoin Cash Satoshi's Vision rose by over 200% because of this news, and a lot of people got it fairly incorrect as to exactly what happened. To be clear, registration does not imply ownership, nor is this an official patent. The copyright process allows anyone to register anything in an effort to prepare, say, for lawsuits associated to ownership. Computer code and white papers can be copyrighted insofar as they are considered literary works, and as the Copyright Office writes, in general, registration is voluntary. Copyright exists from the moment the work is created. You will have to register, however, if you wish to bring a lawsuit for infringement of a United States work. In other words, you, the reader, that is also me, anyone else out there, could register this post, the one that I'm reading from, and this person would have to fight you in court to contest it. Jerry Brito, executive director at advocacy group Coin Center, tweeted, and I do quote, "Registering a copyright is just filing a form. The Copyright Office does not investigate the validity of the claim. They just register it. Unfortunately, there is no official way to challenge a registration. If there are competing claims, the office will just register all of them at the same time." A lot of people thought that because Craig Wright came forward to register for this and this, that meant that the United States had regarded him as the creator of Bitcoin. Anyone can do this. You can go do this. You can go to your local patent office and you can tell them, I'm issuing a patent to show that I'm the creator of Bitcoin. You can do the same exact thing for the white paper because it is a literary work, and everyone is allowed to do this because the registration of it is voluntary. What's been happening as of late, for those who are unaware, Craig Wright is embroiled in a number of different court cases. The main one in particular is that he is going, I can't even remember the entire specifics of exactly what's happening. Basically, he's claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto, as we all know, and he's stating that I believe he is owed something from this family. Part of the problem is that as the court has been asking him for, or to provide evidence as to his claim that he is Satoshi Nakamoto, the most important thing that he's done thus far is he has provided a list of, I believe, 70 different addresses or different transactions that he claim are all his. He says that he is the creator of Bitcoin and therefore he was in possession or was the reason for the first couple of transactions that happened on the network. As we saw earlier today in another video that I just posted, he is incapable of actually signing the digital signature for these things or showing that he has the actual private keys for these transactions. A couple of the transactions that he posted to the Florida court claiming that these are actually his transactions, people have actually said that some of them actually belong to Roger Ver, and other ones which were publicly signed by someone else on the internet prove that one of the addresses that held at one point 150,000 Bitcoin did not and never did belong to Craig Wright. This has been happening for quite a long amount of time. This article is actually from 2016. And I mean this in the most honest way, and I mean this, and I mean this, and I mean this, and I mean this. Please, and I always state, do your own research. I'm going to post this article, and this article in the description below. And I mean read them. And I don't mean skim through them. I mean read them. We are at a critical point in the cryptocurrency space where a lot of things are happening to crypto where we have become so mainstream that I don't even know how to properly put this into words. In 2018, we had a very weird occurrence where one of the former backers of Bitcoin Cash, Craig Wright, said that this was not his vision anymore and that therefore he needed to create something more in line with what he wanted to do. And he forked off Bitcoin Cash to create Bitcoin Cash, Satoshi's vision. This caused the price of Bitcoin, which I mentioned in 2018. Bitcoin was trending sideways at $6,000. The moment Bitcoin Cash, Satoshi's vision, came to light and was available for the public, Bitcoin crashed in price from $6,000 to $3,200. A lot of what's happening in the cryptocurrency space, I'm not sure why this is happening. Who can attest to any of these claims that people are making? This is not the first time that someone has actually claimed that they are Satoshi Nakamoto. This is at least the 15th time. You can find that there are many other articles out there over the course of the last couple of years, ever since around 2011, when Bitcoin actually had a value over the course of 2008, 9, and 10. When Bitcoin's value was barely anything, no one came for, but the moment that Bitcoin was, air quotes, worth something, that is to say, had a value against the US dollar, people started coming forward, talking about how they were actually the creator of this because they saw that it had value or worth, and therefore they could benefit from it. I think the most important article that I'm going to link below, and once again, please read these. There's a situation in cryptocurrency where people don't read and no one's doing their own research, and people believe very easily the things that other people are saying, even if they are false. I found this article, and as I was comprising this video, and I'm very glad that I stumbled upon this. This is actually created by someone named Jameson Lopp, L-O-P-P. He has a list of everything that has happened, the entire timeline that has transpired about Craig Wright claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto. And even more interesting is that it's not just him writing text or him talking about it or him, providing his own opinion. He actually has proof. And all of these orange links, for those who are not looking at the screen right now, it's a wall of text. It's a very long article. He has, from the very beginning, paid attention to all of this that's been happening. A lot of this stuff is archived on the internet, and he found exactly when Satoshi Nakamoto was saying things in the real world on Reddit and on other different places, and exactly when Craig Wright said that he was doing things, and none of it really matches up. So if you read nothing else, please share this with your friends, share this with your family, anyone else out there. I've seen a rather upsetting uptick in the amount of people who believe that Craig Wright is in fact Satoshi Nakamoto. Don't take my word for it. I implore all of you always, if I say something, take it with a grain of salt. Please always do your own research. Like I said, if you read nothing else, read this one article. He has an extensive amount of information for everything that has happened through the timeline of the course of 2011 up until now, that shows exactly what happened with Craig Wright and how things are and have been incorrect, even going so far as to show digital snapshots and how they were altered to insert things to make it seem as if Craig Wright was actually the creator of Bitcoin. Also, I would suggest to everyone, there is a video on YouTube. You can find it very easily. It is called Gavin versus Vitalik Mic Drop Moment. The video is around a good 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I can't remember the exact length of it. Watch the entire thing. There are, in particular, 2 people on this planet who keep continuing to claim that Craig Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto, even without proper proof. And Vitalik Buterin, midway through the video, and this is why I said don't skip forward, watch the entire thing. You need to get the entire story. Vitalik Buterin says in about a minute exactly why he believes Craig Wright is probably not Satoshi Nakamoto. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. This is, once again, not the first time that someone has come forward claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto, and this is why I think that this is probably one of the most important articles that we have out there. This guy lines it out completely. Everything that has happened from 2011 until right now, and just how everything doesn't add up. Thank you all once again for watching and listening. Please do your own research. There have been a lot of people claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto. Do not follow fake prophets. It will not help you out in the long run. Thank you all once again for watching and listening. And yes, I will definitely be talking to all of you soon. See you.